Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. In this video, we're gonna talk about Lucian Grainge finally replying to the allegations that were laid out against him in the lawsuit that Rodney Jones, Little Rod, had filed against Diddy. If you remember, it was said that Mr. Lucian Grainge, the CEO of Universal Music, would often attend these freak off parties and these extravagant parties that Diddy would host. Also, in the lawsuit, Little Rod had alleged that there were occasions when Mr. Lucian Grainge would visit Diddy and be in his bedroom for hours. No, Mr. Grainge is coming out to dismiss the claim. He and his legal team, not only are they dismissing the claims, but they are aiming for sanctions against Little Rod's attorney, Tyrone Blackburn. No, they're saying that they are moving for the motion for the allegations to be dismissed against Mr. Grainge. They are blasting Tyrone Blackburn for filing what they are claiming to be knowingly false allegations of criminal wrongdoings without the slightest factual or legal basis. They said they would seek a so-called sanction against him in future filings, which means that they are going after Mr. Blackburn's license, it seems. I don't know, because this man, Lucian Grainge, if you guys had watched that segment with Candace Owens, Candace already told us that the media is not reporting on this man because he's a very powerful man in Hollywood. And I believe that we're getting a sense of that now, because for this man to be saying that you're going after an attorney license because the man has filed what you believe that he knows is false, he's a lawyer. And Little Rod has provided some amount of evidence. It may not be much to you, but at least it is a base to go off something. And when you look at Cassie's legal suit, you're telling me that Mr. Blackburn had no grounds for proceeding and fighting for justice? Then what's the reason for a legal system? What's the reason for a lawyer? Isn't that why they go to case and argue a case? You see, this is how people use their money and power to intimidate people, because it's not as though, right? Listen, first of all, we know that everything that is coming out, they are basically allegations at this time. We have to put it at that. But at the same time, to hear Mr. Grainge coming out to say, okay, he didn't attend any of these parties, Little Rod is telling a lie, and he basically doesn't have that level of association with Diddy as what he's being accused of. That is one thing, right? But what if after he said all of this, Little Rod actually has some type of evidence against him? What if Little Rod is able to provide a lot more than what was revealed, right? And also, not because Lucian Grainge is coming out to say the allegations are false and they're baseless, it doesn't mean that they necessarily are. It really doesn't mean that. But it's up to Mr. Blackburn to actually prove this in court. You see, all of this is really dark and twisted. And maybe this is the why the media is not going after him, because they know how powerful he is and they know that he'll ruin them. But then the media can go after you. They can make 101 articles and calling Michael Jackson wacko, jacko. They can call him mad, crazy, needing help. They can say unpleasantries about his wife, tell lies on both him and his wife. But when it comes to Lucian Grainge, everyone stays far. And I think that this is very much indicating, as Candace Owens have been telling us, that this is very much indicating of who runs Hollywood. But let's talk some more about the report, just to add some amount of context. Now, the reports that are coming out you know, says that Lucian Grainge, the CEO of Universal Music Group, has been embroiled in a legal battle. A lawsuit alleges that he and the label aided and abetted Sean Diddy Combs in his alleged sexual abuse. However, Grange attorneys vehemently refute these claims, asserting that they are offensively false. They even plan to seek legal penalties against the lawyer who filed the accusations. Not only that, if you guys remember, you know that there'll be an investigation against Diddy as it relates to Racketeering Influence and Corruption Organization Act. So Grange is going to be thrown into that. And I believe this is why they're fighting so much, because now the feds have basically subpoenaed every business that was associated with Diddy, because they want to see the connections. They're going to look at every single thing. And the reason why they're doing that is because of the allegations of, mobster, drug cartels, sex trafficking laws, and the list goes on. So basically, they're scouring everything, not necessarily only to find enough evidence against Diddy, but also to protect the powerful people who are involved in this. This is all a play, smokescreen and mirrors, as Suge Knight and Candace Owens have said publicly. When they went in to search Diddy's mansion, it wasn't to find evidence on Diddy, but it was to secure evidence against the people that are really involved in this thing. If you all can't see by now, Diddy is the fall guy. The higher ups are the ones that who are basically pulling him on a string like a puppet. And this is why I say, because Diddy does not have old money, he's going to have to take the fall. If Diddy was coming from a lineage like a Kardashian, everyone would have come together and work out something. But in this case, he has no old money. The people that his father used to deal with, maybe most of them have passed. Maybe most of them does not want to have anything to do with these people. And as such, he's left in this to figure this alone. It's like another Epstein situation. It's as though Diddy is the Epstein of the music industry. He was basically being led to do these things for money. And now it is coming out that he owes the bank $140 million, which takes us back to what Sloan Bella has said. He is not a billionaire. The money that they use to prop these celebrities up does not belong to these celebrities. And if you guys remember, I did a video last year, sometime between October and November, saying that it's not making sense, because the moment that I realized that he was not approved for that marijuana license, because do you know how you have to, provide evidence of your net worth and all of that? That information was not received in time for them to process his license. And from there, I've been saying this man does not have the money that he does. See, it's now coming to light. And people told me that I had no idea of what I was talking about. Also, what these celebrities do when they take out a mortgage on their home, they do it so as to pay less taxes. It is something that we saw where a lot of celebrities started indulging in last year. We got many reports about the Kardashians being involved in that. Many people said they were going broke, and I said, no, they're not going broke. They're just getting smarter with their money. And that's where I'm going to leave this at this time. But I want to hear from you guys, because this is very much interesting. So let's get the discussion popping. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care, stay safe, stay blessed, and see you guys next time. Peace.